Good morning, boys and girls. How are you doing? Yeah, it's a Monday morning. How are you doing today? Trust you're doing very well. It's a wet and a cool Monday here. Did you like the rain? Yes, I enjoyed it. Okay, so it's time for UW. Hmm, we're going to learn something fun and exciting. We're learning about glowworms and firefly. From glowworm to firefly. Have you seen one before? Do you think you've seen a glowworm or a firefly before? Thinking. I remember as a child, I used to see fireflies then, but I'm not sure I have seen any lately. I'm not sure I have seen any recently, but I'll be on the lookout, and I want you to look out as well. Maybe you might find one. Okay, let's go. Facts about glowworm. Glowworms are actually not worms. Can you believe that? So why did they call them glowworms if they are not worms? They are not worms. They're actually the larval stage of an insect. That is, they are the larva of a particular insect. I'll explain that very soon. Okay? They are more like caterpillars, so they have legs. Remember, worms do not have legs, but glowworms have legs. They are more like caterpillars, so they have legs they have 6 legs that they can use to move around. Okay? They produce and emit light naturally from an organ in their body. The organ is near their tail. That is the thing that produces the light in their body. The light is mostly blue or green, depending, but generally it is called the blue light glow. That's why it's called a glowworm, because of the light it produces. Okay? Although most times they love to stay in caves, but you can also find them outside. They are common outside. You can see them on wet grasses, in the bush and all. Okay? And they love to eat tiny insects. They love to eat tiny insects. Okay? They eat other tiny insects. And they love to stay in the damp condition, because that's where they get a lot of food supply. And there is an overhanging wall for them, you know, like it is in this picture. You can see here, they are hanging on the wall. They're hanging on the wall, you know. Okay, so let's go on. You can see them hanging, dangling down. Those are the glowworms hanging and dangling together. That's like the cave allows them to do that. Okay, the glowworm's habitat. Okay, like I said earlier, they require a lot of moisture. That's water. They require damp and cool environments. That's why they love to stay in the cave. They require a lot of moisture for survival. That's where they get food from. So they are mostly dependent on the rainforest. The rainforest, it rains a lot in that forest, and in wet caves. That's where you find them. If you can see the beautiful pictures of the glowworm, can you see them? Yeah. Look at this one. Can you see the glowworms? There are so many. Oh, this is very beautiful. Look at them. There are so many glowing blue green color. Very beautiful. Wow, isn't God great? Yeah, he is. Let's move on. Okay, so this is from glowworm to firefly. Remember when I said larval? Yes, the larval stage. This is it. Look at the first one, the firefly life circle. Okay, it starts from the egg. Can you see the egg? Yes, it starts from the egg, and then it moves and grows a little bit to the larva, and then from the larva it goes to the pupa. Can you see the pupa? Very good. And then it becomes a full-fledged adult firefly. We'll go to the firefly very soon. Okay, so this is the life circle of a firefly, from glowworm to firefly. It starts with the egg. The adult firefly, that's the female, they lay so many eggs, and then after a few weeks it turns into the larva, and then from the larva to the pupa, and then the adults. Just like the butterfly, that's from the egg, also to the larva. That's where you have your caterpillars. Remember when we learned about the toad? From the tadpole, from the egg to the tadpole, and then the toad itself. Very good. This is just an example of, the firefly lifestyle. It starts from the egg to the larva to the pupa and then the adults. Just like you. You were once a baby, weren't you? Being carried around. And now you're a preschooler. You can do a few things by yourself. Very soon you become a young adult. And then before you know it, you be like mommy and daddy, all grown up. You become an adult. That's the life circle, how life moves, how we grow, and how plants, animals, insects grow. Okay? All right. Okay, this is also showing the life circle. But the fun thing about this one is the eggs of the firefly actually glow. Wow, can you see? This is one egg. It's glowing. And then look at this picture. It has so many tiny, tiny, tiny bits of eggs in them. And they are all glowing. Wow, isn't that interesting? So from the points that they are laid as eggs, they begin to glow already. Fun, right? And then it moves to the larva, remember? Yeah, can you see it's still glowing? The larva still glows. And then to the pupa. Can you see the tail of the pupa as well? It has that glow. And then to the adult firefly, where it can fly around. It still has that glow. So right from when it was, from the egg point, it glows to the larva, it glows to the pupa, it glows, and then the adult firefly, it glows and glows and glows. Okay? Very good. So now let's look at the adult firefly. What are the facts, the things that are interesting about the adult firefly? They are also called the lightning bugs. So you can either call them a firefly or a lightning bug. You choose the one you like. I think I like the fireflies because it goes firefly. Very easy, right? But you can call them the lightning bug. So they are generally called firefly or lightning bugs, okay? And there are many different species of the fireflies. And some species are like beetles. They're beetle-like. When I say species, I mean different kinds. Just like as humans, we're different, right? Yes, we have different races. We have black people, we have white people, we have Indians, we have Europeans, just as we are all formed alike, but we have bits of differences. Our color is different. Our kind of hair is different. But we all have two legs, two hands, two eyes. Do you understand? Exactly. Just like that. Just like we have, many different species of fish, in the ocean, like we talked about the last time. Yes. The common fish we eat, like the Titus fish, like the, what else? Like kote, they are all different kinds, but generally they are fish, okay? And just like that, the fireflies have different species. Some of them look like mosquitoes. Some of them look like beetles. But we have more species that look like beetles than those that look like mosquitoes. Okay, some of them can fly, some of them cannot fly. But the common thing about them is that they have lights. Okay, they glow. All right. Guess what? They actually do light shows. Interesting, right? Yes, a group of fireflies, they do light shows. They can go blink, 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 all together at the same time. I'll share a video at the end of this lesson for you to watch and enjoy. They go blink, blink, the same pattern. Like there are some species that synchronize their flashing. That means they go, they form a pattern, and some it looks very beautiful, like very, very beautiful. I'll show you the video after, at the end of this lesson. So they synchronize their pattern and they form, they do light shows. How nice will it be to watch that? Yeah. Okay, many firefly adults feed on pollens and nectar. Pollens and nectars are, they're found in flowers. So most times you find fireflies on flowers. Some of them feed on other parts of plants. but generally they feed on pollen and nectar, just like flies, just like bees. Okay, and then they help us, to make pollination effective. Okay, these beneficial insects don't bite and they aren't poisonous and they carry no disease. That's that's the part I like the most. Yes, they don't bite, unlike the mosquitoes that bite you or the ants. Fireflies don't bite and they are not poisonous. They are not poisonous. They can't make you sick. They don't carry any disease like mosquitoes that give us malaria. Yeah, so you can actually catch one in the palm of your hands and play with them. Yes. This is a sad fact, but their numbers are declining, they are reducing. Like, we don't have as many fireflies as we used to have before. We don't know why. We don't know why they're reducing, but we hope they will still stay, with us here on Earth for a long, long, long time and they don't just go extinct like the dinosaurs. If they go extinct, that means we will not get to see them anymore. Okay? Alright, so firefly species, like I said, there's so many. I want you to look at the picture. All of them light up at the bottom, but you can see that they look, different. This one looks like a beetle. Yeah, look at this one. It looks like a mosquito. Look at this one. What does it look like? It looks funny, right? Look at this one. It looks like a bee. But they're all fireflies. They have different species, okay? And look at, can you see the light at the bottom of its tail? Look at this one as well. Okay, so the fireflies have different species, and the fireflies, like I said, they live in the rainforest. They like it where it's wet and cool. Can you see them lighting up the forest beautifully? Wow, look at. Do you think you can count them? Should we try? Nah, we're going to stay here forever if we want to try to count them. But this is beautiful. Look at the fireflies with the lights yellow. Sometimes, yes, the lights can be yellow, but it's mostly green and blue. Fun with fireflies in a jar. Yes, you can actually have fun with fireflies in a jar. You can go out and catch some, play with them, but do make sure you let them go. Don't hurt them or don't harm them, okay? Yes. So, learn something new about fireflies and glowworms. Interesting facts, right? Very good. So I want you to look out for fireflies. Hopefully you'll find one. I'll be on the lookout as well. And if I do find one, I'll share a picture. Okay? Trust you have enjoyed yourself in this lesson. I'll share a video for you to watch to see how they glow and synchronize, how they do their light show. Thank you. Bye-bye and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.